Well, I'm going to prefer to call it the Shootout because it is the Shootout. And how I got involved with the Shootout is originally, of course, with my business, Teague Custom Marine. We've taken care of customers over the years to make them perform better in the Shootout. I actually ran the Shootout with Lizardo Benitez years ago. Over the years, I've come and helped out, and then it evolved into me volunteering to be part of the broadcast crew probably close to a dozen years ago. And here we are today. I'm still here.
Well, you know, I do a lot of poker runs. I've done them across the country for many, many years. I had my cigarette for 16 years. And, you know, one of the things here is, you know, the camaraderie, the family, the lifestyle of bringing the families in and doing something for good charities, right? And, you know, it's different than all the others. I mean, it's at the top. We are at the top of the game. There's no other shootout like this. We're the original. It's the best thing out there.
I have two favorite moments or memories for the Shootout. My first one is meeting my husband, Mark Mawson. We met at the Shootout, got to know each other through working Shootout events together. That is probably my most favorite memory. But the Wishing on a Ride event, there was one event one year where this little boy was in one of the boats. It was an orange boat. That's the only color he could see, and he picked the boat. They put him out of his wheelchair into the boat, and his parents were standing next to him, and when they started the boat, I noticed the little boy kind of threw his head back, and the parents both started crying, and I ran up and said, "Is everything okay? What do you need?" And they both started crying and said, "He's smiling. He hasn't smiled in 3 years." That is my favorite moment of the Shootout.
It would probably have to be getting in a 36-foot skater that had what the engine builder told us around 3,400 horsepower. And I had never been in the boat to even get it on plane. I knew how, I talked to Johnny and he told me how it was gonna react and things like that. At the time we went to go get it on plane, I'm like looking over at Johnny like, "What's wrong?" And he goes, "Well, I kind of wondered if it would do this, if it'd have a problem getting on plane." And I go, "Okay, so what do you mean we're not gonna get on plane?" And he goes, "It just has some turbo lag and all this stuff." And he goes, "Go out and get on the nose." And I'm like, "You're joking, right? Get on the nose of the boat?" I'm like, life jacket, helmet, cords plugged in. He goes, "No, go out there, get out there." So I run out, unhook everything, jump. This is an open boat. Jump out, get on the nose of the boat, and my 180 pounds breaks the boat over, it gets on plane. So now we're on plane. I'm running back into the cockpit and sit down, get in there. So, and I was like, man, that was kind of wild just in itself. Turn around and he's whacking the throttles, getting it all, the turbos heated up. We come around and less than 30 seconds later, we're doing 195 in a 36-foot boat going through the traps.
There's been so many of them. We make it a real family event now. It used to be a big party, but it's kind of evolved for us. I bring the wife and kids, and we stay right at Captain Ron's. So we just we love it. And I've raced with so many good friends of mine over the years, had so many different guys in the boat with me. It's just been such a wonderful time. We always have such a blast. And so there's too many just to mention.
What this honor means to me, as opposed to several of the honors that I've received for actually racing accomplishments and things like that, which would include championships and awards and Hall of Champions, is they're all for something that you actually do and achieve by points or whatever. This is an award or recognition by people. So it's people recognizing what you're contributing, and that makes it really special.
The honor means a lot due to the fact that I came here as a spectator, not knowing much about boats and not really realizing there was boats like this out there, and then becoming a mechanic and learning as much as I could from all the awesome people around here to eventually being a Top Gun and a Hall of Fame recipient is pretty cool.
Well, it's a huge honor, it really is, to just be even mentioned in the same group of this amazing group of high-performance boaters from all over the world, and the people that have poured their heart and soul into this shootout, you know, given so much time and effort for it. Just to be accepted into that group or put into that group is just amazing.
It's I'm very proud, to be part of a group that this is a big deal here in Lake of the Ozarks.
I'm very grateful about the honor, and I feel like my being chosen as a Hall of Famer this year represents all the volunteers that come out and are so passionate about their charities. They all have a cause, and they come out and they work for all their events to earn money for their charities, and that is, I hope that I can represent the volunteers that come out every year the best way that I possibly can.
My name is Bob Teague. I own Teague Custom Marine in Valencia, California, and I'm one of the TV broadcasters for the Shootout.
So I'm Tim Kowalski with BioClean Products, and I'm a 2020 Shootout Hall of Famer.
I'm Brad Harrington with Team Kansas, and I'm a 2020 Hall of Fame inductee.
I'm Myrick Coyle with Performance Boat Center. I am being inducted into the 2020 Shootout Hall of Fame.
I'm Tiffany Mawson, and I'm a 2020 Shootout Hall of Famer.